Hey, and welcome back. I've reinstalled the gas valve that I had mistakenly condemned previous because of the spider webs, spider nests that had built in all four of the orifices here. And as I think you can hear, this unit is firing off very nicely. So we've got it set at about 3 inches, maybe a little bit more, 3 inches of water column. The plug the test plug on this is been removed on the bottom there, and I've got the gauge set up to make sure that it's not overfiring. These are the electrical connections. This is the main valve. So if I pull this wire, you'll hear the main valve go out. And the click, and it fires back up. So this is the main shutoff solenoid, which is controlled by the pilot valve. And if I pull the pilot valve, the whole thing will go out, and you'll hear the spark ignition. And then I set the pilot valve on, and it just fired right back up, no problem. So we had been here about last year, and I installed a nice full port ball valve drain in place of the silly drain that is normally installed. There is our sight glass blowdown valve, which is the dull version, and you can see the sight glass flickering up and down very nicely. Go ahead and it's not the cleanest water, but at least it's not dirty on top. You take the gauge out and blow in and check the pigtail. Set the pressure control to the lowest possible setting. And last year, for peace of mind, when the customer goes out of town, he requested that I install a automatic feed. The number 11 is, I think, that was an artifact that was caused by some other issues. This still has the old hydro level heater style low water cutoff, and you can tell by the teal cover that that's at least 30 years old. I've had other videos on how that works. It is still working. The main problem is when you de-energize for any period of time, it cools off, and the bimetallic strip cools out, and it takes some time when you turn it back on again. In the meantime, you've got to make sure that your VXT is set for at least 4 minutes, maybe even 6, because it takes a while for the low water cutoff to engage. It shuts off fairly quickly, but it takes a while for it to reset. So you want to make sure that if you install a VXT with one of those, that you make sure that you be aware that this thing takes a while to recycle. So anyway, we've got this guy heating for tonight, and thank you all again, and see you on the next one.